let's talk about Emily in Paris as well and Gabriel. It's first of all, the reception has been incredible. We're on part 2 of season 4 was just released.
Yeah.
What do you think? I mean, did you think it was going to be the journey was going to go on for this long? And also, just what is it like to still be a part of the cast?
Yeah, I don't think you can measure that the way it was received. I appreciate the fact that so many factors happened in such a benevolent way. You know, I was a big fan of Lily, big fan of Darren, big fan of Sex and the City, which I think is part of my sexual and education and English abilities, because I discovered so much through that show. So I knew that there was something was kind of cooking, but you can never predict that kind of reception. But then, you know, COVID and having this fish out of water story coming out of the middle of a pandemic, I felt like it felt safe. It felt like a breather in the middle of this very secluded time.
Do you embody your character? Like, have you learned how to cook some gourmet meals?
I was a cook already. I'm not a Michelin star cook, but I cook a lot already at home.
Okay,
yeah.
So did that help you with the role as well then? You felt natural?
In the beginning, in the first season, I was doing the omelets and everything, but then we got to a point where, you know, when all the dishes you see are just so curated that if you have like 20 takes on that scene, I would have to come to set like at 4 a.m. and cook like Michelin star meals, and it's above my pay grade. So now we got an actual Michelin star chef, green Michelin star chef, which means you're using it's vegetarian and you're using products that are not further than like 50 miles away from a restaurant, and we're using everything recycling. And he created an entire menu for the restaurant. So what you see in the show are actual, you know, dishes. And but I'm the only one, you know, eating them at the end of the shooting day.
Listen, it's not a bad trade-off, honestly.
No,
cut,
good.
And then you have a meal ready.
Yeah. You can see me getting fatter by the end of the season just because of this.
That's so funny. So it got renewed for season 5.
Yeah.
How incredibly excited are you?
You know, I just need to finish press for season 4 before I get excited for season 5. I need to rest, but I'm really glad because we left on the cliffhanger. I'm really glad we get to, you know, bring some closure.
Yeah, you can't tell us anything about where we see Gabriel going.
I wish I knew. I wish I knew. I don't think he knows where he's going.
Yeah.
I don't think Darren knows where Gabriel is going either. It's just he's a very instinctive writer, so he writes as we go. So it kind of depends on the mood, on Paris, on the weather, on many factors. And but I surely hope there will be a happy ending for all characters because they all deserve it. They brought us so much joy and escapism. I hope this ends well.
Yeah. I mean, going into working with the crew and cast for so many years now, have you guys gotten closer?
Something happened during this press tour. Since the season was separated in 2 parts, we got to spend a lot of time together outside of set. Because now the set is really serious. People ask us, how is it on set? Do you have like stories? But we know that the show is being watched, and we really want to get things right. So when we get to set, we're very focused, and sure, we joke around, but it's not as playful as season 1, where we were just like kids on the first day of school. So this press tour has been amazing because we went to LA, Amsterdam, Krakow, New York, Paris, and it was just very playful. And that's the last destination. We're in New York. It's the last of it, and we're feeling melancholic, and yeah, something really shifted that made us realize that we were a family now, you know? Listen, I'm just going to put it out there. I hate separation. I'm suffering for this team this and team that. I think we should, you know, just talk about the brotherhood. We're a group dynamic, and I had 3 years of Team Alfie, Team Gabriel. Can I have a break for 1 season? Just like praise Marcello, but leave me out of the competition. I just need to figure out my Michelin star and the rest of my life.
That's good. Right into the camera. Just tell them right there, please leave me alone.
Please, just 1 season.
Lastly, just craziest fan experience that you've had. You've been to so many cities promoting Emily in Paris. I want to know, what's the craziest fan experience?
You know what? I feel like I'm very lucky. I don't have crazy fans or people jumping me. There's such respect and a beautiful distance. You know, maybe it has something to do with the fact that my social media is slowly dying, and I'm not feeling it very much. So I guess I'm not inviting people into my living room or my breakfast, but. Every interaction I have is so respectful and positive, and I love that. It's very human.
Yeah.